Hello and welcome to this Zoom to meet the nature and dragon elementals. I'm Franziska Siragusa, author, ascension leader, and principal teacher with the Diana Cooper School of White Light. So today I have a very special guest with me, special guest and friend, Melinda Elisabeth White Rose. Melinda is a light worker, a nature empath, an author, and teacher. So she is going to do an opening for us, just to ground and attune us.
Hello, Franziska, and hello, Camilla. How nice to see you, Camilla. Wonderful to be here, Franziska. Thank you very much for the nice introduction. Let's then do the preparations, the opening for today. Let's all of us just take a deep breath, relax our bodies, close our eyes, and let's focus on our heart and be aware of this beautiful feeling of oneness, love, joy, and gratitude in our hearts. And now I ask you to focus your attention on your feet and feel like, or be aware, like beautiful golden roots going down from the bottom of your feet down into Mother Earth, down into the depths of Mother Earth, until they reach a beautiful shimmering crystal in the middle of hollow earth. And these roots wrap themselves around the crystal, bringing up the beautiful energy of Mother Earth into our bodies. And now feel these golden roots coming up through your feet, through your lower chakras, up into your heart. And here, be aware of the love and oneness of Mother Earth into your heart. Let's breathe in this energy. And now, let's send out a beautiful light from our crown chakra to connect us to Source. And this light travels through dimensions, through the universe, until it reaches Source. And here we connect with the beautiful love of Source, and we feel this love deep within, and we bring it down once more through the universes, through the different dimensions into our body. So it comes in through our stellar gateway, our soul star, down until it reaches our heart. And now become aware of the love of Source, the love of Mother Earth, feeling deeply your heart chakra with their beautiful energy, and how this energy spreads through your whole body, through every part of the body, through every organ. You feel this beautiful, beautiful light through your whole body. And then you send it down. Let's send it down to Mother Earth through the ley lines into hollow earth. Now become aware how this light from your heart spreads into your emotional body, and your emotions become filled with love, light, joy, oneness. Then it spreads into your mental body, so your thoughts become beautiful, filled with joy and light. And then it spreads to your spiritual body, connecting you with the spiritual realms. And now I call in the mighty Archangel Michael, and I ask him to place his beautiful deep blue cloak of protection around each of us, protecting us throughout this session and throughout the rest of the evening. And then I call in our beautiful light beings, our guides and helpers tonight. I call in Lady Gaia. I call in the elemental beings. I call in Archangel Sandalphon, Seraphim, Seraphina, Archangel Perlimek, Archangel of Nature. And I call in the mighty Pan. And I ask that these beautiful beings of light form an outer circle around our group and bless our meeting today and help us to develop a deep and loving connection with the elemental kingdom. And then, when you are ready, just open your eyes.
Beautiful, Melinda. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, how many of you are already working with elemental beings? How many of you are connecting with them? Would you put a yes or a no in the chat box? Annabella says yes. Melinda, yes. Camilla, yes. Okay. So what are elementals? What are elemental beings? Jakob says only with elements itself, not with elementals, not yet. Okay, so what are elemental beings? They're called elemental beings because they carry usually one element, and dragons can carry up to 3. Elemental beings are part of the divine plan. Every elemental being has a special task and they have special abilities. For example, elementals can teleport. So if there is an emergency, for example, if a volcano erupts and creating a lot of ash, which needs to be cleared away, so elemental beings can teleport to the place and help with carrying the ash away or whatever they do with it. And the elemental beings reside from the 3rd to the 5th dimension, and at the dragons even higher. So we have galactic dragons, which are 7th dimensional. So the elemental kingdom is part of the angelic realm, and the elemental beings are like the younger brothers and sisters of the angels. And at the cosmic moment, which was 21/12/12, at that moment, 3rd dimensional elementals could ascend into the 4th dimension, and 5th dimensional fairies, goblins, and dragons could ascend into the 7th dimension. So the fairies would actually become angels. And Melinda, would you tell us now which elemental beings we are going to connect with today?
Yes, of course. And I must admit, I've written it down because there are so many beautiful beings we are going to connect that I don't want to leave anyone out. So
just
here we are.
read them out.
So we connect today with the fire elementals. And here we have the beautiful salamanders and the fire dragons. And then we connect to the earth elementals. And here we have the pixies, the gnomes, the elves, the dwarves, the goblins, and the earth dragons. And then we connect to the water elementals. We have the mermaids here, which are human size. Then the undines. It's I'm sorry, it's the names are just the undines, which are 1 meter 25 centimeter to 1 meter 50 centimeter in size. The kaihirs and the water dragons. And you can see why I needed the list. And then we connect to the air elementals. And here we have, of course, the fairies, the sylphs, the Asacs, and the air dragons. So we have lots of elementals, lots of amazing, magical elementals we can connect to as humans.
So do you have an elemental which you feel most connected to? If you have, can you put it into the chat box?
That is difficult one, Franziska. I think I can't say I have a favorite one. I just absolutely love all elementals. I just write that I love all elementals.
Okay.
That's very difficult to choose one. I know most people think of elementals fairies. However, I think every single elemental I mentioned is just in different times. I connect with them I love them all.
Camilla loves dragons. She added, I love dragons. And I'm particularly attracted to water elementals. I love water. Jakob loves dragons. Okay, so Melinda and I will take you on a long journey today, maybe a little bit longer than usual, because we're going to be visiting a lot of elemental beings. So Melinda, would you like to start?
Yes, I am looking so much forward to this beautiful journey. So let's just all take a deep breath, take a sip from our water or tea. Take a deep breath, relax, feel our beautiful roots connected to Mother Earth. Feel the Archangel Michael's deep blue protective cloak around us. And once more, I call in all the elementals to bless our journey today. I call in Lady Gaia, Archangel Sandalphon, the mighty Seraphim, Seraphina, Archangel Perlimek, and Master Pen to bless our journey.
Now bring your awareness below your feet into your Earth Star Chakra, which is your connection to Hollow Earth. Invoke Archangel Sandalphon and ask him to illuminate your Earth Star Chakra with his silvery light. And now think of the heart of Mother Earth and feel her energies reaching up to you. As if by magic, a tunnel of pure light opens up. Together with Archangel Sandalphon, you float down, slowly and gently, until you emerge in seventh dimensional hollow earth.
Together with Archangel Sandalphon, you walk along a little stream through abundant nature. You see plants, shrubs, and trees similar to those on Earth's surface and different ones. Some trees look very ancient. Wonderful scents fill the air, and birds are singing beautifully. The most astonishing thing that you observe is that there is both a sun and a moon in the azure sky. Archangel Sandalphon tells you that this ensures balanced divine masculine and feminine energies. Bring your attention now to the water of the stream. It is exceptionally clear, and you can see stones and even crystals sparkling on its bed. Archangel Sandalphon suggests that you drink some. You lower yourself, and with both of your hands, you bring some of the water up to your mouth. As it runs down your throat, you feel immediately refreshed, energized, and purified.
You're now walking on along the stream until you reach a temple of light with a blue-green aura surrounded by magnificent flower gardens. This is the temple of Lady Gaia. A blue-green angel stands by the gate and welcomes you warmly. He invites you to enter the temple. Your eyes fill with wonder when you realize that the inside of the temple is like the outside. The temple is made of transparent light, and it is all beautiful nature with sparkling crystals placed here and there. The blue-green angel takes you to meet Lady Gaia herself. So see yourself standing before her. She wears a shimmering blue-green robe, sparkling like the stars, with exquisite golden hems. You have never seen such a magnificent garment.
What amazes you also is her heart energy. You can see pink light emanating from her heart towards your own heart. The immense love coming towards you uplifts you and raises your frequency. Lady Gaia's beautiful features light up with a smile as she bids you welcome. She tells you how much she loves you and how grateful she is for your service work. The pink light from her heart is still flowing into yours, and you feel your heart warm and glowing with radiant light. Lady Gaia raises her hand to gently touch your heart, and the love you feel in this moment is incredible. You feel as if floating on clouds.
Lady Gaia is now taking you on a tour. You're going to visit different areas of her vast temple. She first would like you to meet the fire elementals, the salamanders and fire dragons. All fire elementals burn away and transmute old energies so that the new and higher energies can come in. Lady Gaia leads you onto a path that takes you into a forest of majestic trees. You are walking through the powerful auras of the trees until you reach a clearing. In its center, a fire is burning. Lady Gaia invites you to sit by the fire. And as you look carefully, you can see the fire salamanders working to keep the flames alive. Fire salamanders are guardians of fire. And suddenly you notice that another being has joined you, much bigger. It is a friendly orange fire dragon. You can now connect with the salamanders and the fire dragons for a few minutes. You can ask them questions, or you can ask them to burn away something old that no longer serves you.
Lady Gaia is now taking you to a different area in her temple, full of trees and plants, to meet the earth elementals. First, the Pixies. You may see them with a broom in their hand, cleansing around the roots of trees and plants. They are usually around 50 to 70 centimeters high. They have round bodies with thin arms and legs and an earthly color. Some of them may wear hats. There may also be gnomes present. They care very much about the soil and enjoy cleaning the earth. They are usually quite small, 20 to 50 centimeters tall, with brown skin and a round and wide body shape. In the grass, you may see some dwarfs playing. They are about 20 centimeters tall with hats, and they are having great fun. You can also see elves. They look after trees, bushes, and flowers. They are warm-hearted and friendly. You can see them flying and jumping around, sitting on leaves and blossoms. Some of them are waving magical wands. Then there are also earth dragons in this area. They appear in all shades of brown. Watch them taking care of the soil and helping roots to ground and anchor. You have a few minutes time to communicate with the earth elemental you feel most connected to. Ask it to please approach. Then introduce yourself and connect heart to heart. Ask its name and any message it would have or it would like to share with you. You have a few minutes to do this.
Lady Gaia is taking you to a different area now. You are looking at a blue ocean of water, the perfect place to meet the water elementals. There are mermaids. They look after the fauna and flora of the waters and lovingly raise its vibrations with their beautiful songs. They take care of water plants, coral reefs, and maintain the joy, peace, and harmony of all water beings, fish, mammals, and water plants alike. Mermaids are human size and can bring healing to you. The undines are a little bit smaller and they keep the waters clear and spread cosmic love. Water is a carrier for cosmic love. The undines like to play musical instruments and dance and float above the water. The Kaihils too, they are in and around the water. They look like little cherubs or children, and their energy is very ethereal, light, and friendly. They appear in a variety of different shapes and pale pastel colors. They may also appear simply as light without any particular shape. They radiate light from their eyes and are very compassionate towards our planet. When they sweep over the water, they leave particles of light. Kaihils can help balance our emotions. There are also water dragons. They are a gentle green color, and they too spread cosmic love and carry grace and harmony. You have 5 minutes time now to communicate with the water being that you feel most connected to. You can ask it to please approach, then introduce yourself and connect heart to heart. You can ask its name and any message it would like to share with you. You may receive healing from the water beings, and they might be able to help you balance your emotions.
Next, Lady Gaia takes you out of the forest and leads you to a beautiful flower garden. This is a place to meet the air elementals. Air elementals inspire you, blow away the old, and bring in higher energies. They can also bring in mental clarity. Lady Gaia points out some fairies, looking after flowers and helping them grow. Fairies are light and have a bright temperament. Watch them as they playfully fly from one flower to another. You may also hear them singing and feel uplifted. Lady Gaia now draws your attention to the sky. You can see the sylphs, little spirits who domain the air. They can connect you with the wind, Lady Gaia says, and immediately you can feel a gentle breeze caressing your face. You can see their sparkly energy whirling in the sky and around you. Next, Lady Gaia points out the Isaacs. They have come from another planet to help with the pollution of the earth. They vacuum up stuck energy so the higher energies can come in. And then Lady Gaia draws your attention once more to the sky. And in the distance, you can see sky blue air dragons flying joyfully around. They bring inspiration, hope, and new amazing opportunities. Now you have a few minutes time to communicate with the air elemental that you feel most connected to. Ask it to please approach. Then introduce yourself and connect heart to heart. Ask its name and any message it would like to share with you. And you have 5 minutes for this.
thank Lady Gaia for meeting you and taking you around. And thank all the elemental beings for connecting with you and the insights that you have received. Then follow Lady Gaia back along the path. She accompanies you to the temple gate, and together with Archangel Sandalphon, you exit. You make your way back along the flowing stream until you get to the tunnel of light, and you float up gently and easily and swiftly until you are back in your Earth Star chakra. You thank Archangel Sandalphon for accompanying you on this journey and for always keeping you deeply anchored into the earth. Bring your consciousness slowly and gently back into your space, back into your physical body. Take a deep breath and feel your feet firmly on the ground. Then slowly start moving. Open your eyes and know that you have expanded your consciousness and deepened your connection with the elemental realm. And the elemental beings deeply appreciate that. They love helping people who have a vision, who have the highest vision for the nature and elemental kingdoms. So, I've had lots of interesting experiences. Melinda, what did you experience? Would you like to share something you've experienced?
Yes, I can share so many things. I went Sunday for a walk in the forest. I try to be very, very short. And I have many places where it's filled with elementals. And they were so excited about today. So I told to them, today I'm coming before we start this Zoom. I'm coming to tell them that this is a day. And then I couldn't get to the forest because it was just pouring down. So I went into the garden and they were all there. It was like a meeting of elementals. So the wind was blowing and the rain was just falling, but I just felt them so much. So I just felt during the visualization that all the elementals I met out, they just came in.
They came back. Wow.
They came we had so many of them, and I just couldn't connect. I connected with few of them individually, but I couldn't because they were all here, and I just felt they were. It's like was making a web, a connection, so deep connections between us and them. So that's what I felt, like this beautiful web woven between. So.
Oh wow, that sounds amazing. Did you get any names? Did any of them? Did you ask any names?
Yes, I I've written many things, but I got the fairy from my lilac tree, Lenia. I know this fairy. I see her often in the garden, who just told me that with regard, she told, I've written down joy, 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 because I'm quite pressed these days. I have so many projects, and she's just telling me to enjoy. And she was telling me something about the lilac tree. I'm just wanting to do a little bit organizing in the garden. So Linnea came in, and then
that's lovely.
Yeah, I just stop here because I can just go on. I just love the elemental.
Well, it's interesting because I connected with my fairy Lily, and it was also very much about joy. Yesterday I picked up some energy which is sort of sticking to me, which I'm trying to release. So I've been working with the fire dragons on that. At the beginning, I connected with a fire dragon. He said his name was Michael. And then, no, sorry, I'm confusing that. The fire dragon is my own dragon. Sorry, Michael was the earth dragon. I never connected with an earth dragon called Michael before. And then with the water elementals, I worked with a Kai here, which I had connected with before. And the first time we met, she said she was called Love. And today, though, she said she was called Amora, which is the same thing, but sounds a bit nicer. And when you said about the sylphs, a breeze coming towards you, I really felt that. I just shivered when you said that. And then when my fairy Lily came in, she said, just laugh. And that really made me smile inwardly. And she managed to completely uplift me. And it was with the energy of joy. And then she did something funny. She does that sometimes. I haven't experienced it very often. But I think what she was doing, she was walking all over my face. But obviously, because my face is vertical, she must have been walking sort of like that. And that made me laugh even more. She was first, the energies, I could first feel her in the third eye, then the energy spread around my head. And then the energy was all around my face. And I thought she was literally walking all over my face. And the whole thing just made me smile so much. Anyway, now, would you like to drop into the chat box your experiences? Did you meet elemental beings? Did you get names? Did you have any experiences you would like to share? In the chat box. Nothing yet. Would you, Melinda, would you like to tell them a little bit about what you do?
I think Jakub written, Franziska, I could see.
Milos. Fire Dragon Milos. That's a lovely name.
Really nice. I think elementals can be very talkative indeed. Sorry, Franziska, what did you ask?
Yeah, sorry, I said if you would, maybe people are still writing. So while they're writing, do you want to tell, would you like to tell them a little bit about being a nature world teacher or the work you do? I think you do one-to-one workshops. Would you like to tell them about this?
I'm very happy to talk about that. Yes. I just love doing one-to-one work because I like the deep connection with the participants, and I'm doing workshops around the angels, the nature, the angel world, the nature world, and I particularly like nature world because I'm very connected with the Seraphim, Seraphina, and I'm working as a psychologist also with empaths and high sensitive people. So I combine this beautiful energy of working with light workers and sending love and light to Mother Earth, which is really I think definitely my sole purpose. And whenever I'm in nature or I'm teaching about nature, it's all about sending love and light and understanding nature and the nature realms. And one thing I like working with, and I think we experience also here, that if we focus on our heart, it is the energy of joy, love, and gratitude. That's a frequency of nature. And that's a frequency where we can connect with any realm, especially with the elemental realm. So I just love working with that. And another thing I love about the Diana Cooper School of White Light is the amazing teachers I connect to and I'm friend with. It's just such a blessing in this time to be so deeply connected with so many beautiful teachers and light workers. So this is as short as I can be, Franziska.
Thank you, Melinda. Melinda is a wonderful teacher, and I think you can feel from her energy all that love and joy she has for connection and for nature and connecting with the elemental beings. So I think we can stop the recording here. Hold on, Annabelle has shared something. A lovely welcome and just lovely to be with them. I ask for my relationships with each to be blessed. Lovely, very healing. Thank you for sharing that, Annabelle. So let's stop the recording.